Hello friends, welcome to ELS English Literature Studies with Gaur Harpreet. Today I will discuss more competition level based MCQs. This is part 3 under the series Test Yourself, and along with this I have more MCQs I have discussed under the playlist MCQs and practice English test. You can check those videos also. So let's get started with today's first question. First question is, a long poem is a combination of short poems. A long poem is a combination of short poems. Who has held the above opinion? Options are given. So right answer for the first question is option C, that is Wordsworth. Option C is the correct answer. Second question is, whose comedies are called comedies of mask? Options are given. Whose comedies are called comedies of mask? Answer is option B. Bernard Shaw's comedies are named as comedies of mask. Then third question is, the second generation of the romantic poets was dead by. Friends, I have discussed these romantic poets, first generation and second generation. You can check those videos also. Today my question is related to second generation, in which we have P.B. Shelley, Lord Byron and John Keats, right? The second generation of the romantic poets was dead by 1820, 1825, 1830 or none of these. The correct answer is option B, 1825, right? Next question is, but God's eternal laws are kind and break the heart of stone. In which poem do these lines appear? VS 7 by Wordsworth, Ballad of Reading Gaol by Oscar Wilde, Prisoner of Chillon Byron, or none of these? In which poem do these lines appear? But God's eternal laws are kind and break the heart of stone. So again, option B is the correct answer, Ballad of Reading Gaol by Oscar Wilde. Next question is question number 5. Who knows but the world may end tonight? In which of Browning's poems the above line appears? Who knows but the world may end tonight? In which of Browning's poems the above line appears? The Last Ride Together, One Word More, The Last Duchess, or none of this? Friends, I have discussed these poems one by one. I will provide link in the description box. You can check those videos also. And the answer is option A, that is the correct answer, The Last Ride Together. Question number 6. When was the poem Tintern Abbey written? 1793, 95, 98 or none of these? So right option is here, option C, 1798. Next question is, what is the correct date of French Revolution? 1793, 1802, 1789 or none of these? In last question, it was, when was the poem Tintern Abbey written? It was 1798, and in this 1789 is the correct date of French Revolution, right? Question number 8. Who wrote Preface to Shakespeare? Sir Philip Sidney, Dryden, Dr. Johnson or none of these? So friends, option C is the right option. Next question, question number 9. My soul had been a lawn besprinkled over with flowers and stirring shades, and baffled dream is an example of. My soul had been a lawn besprinkled over with flowers and stirring shades and baffled dreams. It is an example of metaphor, simile or personification, or none of these? It is a simile of metaphor. Option A is the correct answer. Next is question number 10. Iron. Times of doubts, disputes, distraction, and fear is an example of. It is an example of illiteration, right? Option C is the correct answer. Next question is question number 11. My Fair Lady is a cinematic version of Pygmalion, Candida, Getting Married, or none of these. My Fair Lady is a cinematic version of Pygmalion. Option A is the correct answer, right? Next question number 12. Which of the novels of Hemingway is called Hemingway's Wasteland? The Old Man and the Sea, Farewell to Arms, For Whom the Bell Tolls, or none of these? Which of the novels of Hemingway is called Hemingway's Wasteland? It is option D, none of these. Next is which is called the Victorian Age. I've discussed Victorian Age in detail. It is 18th century, 19th century, 20th century, none of these. Which is called the Victorian Age? It is called 19th century is called the Victorian Age, and why it is called so, you can check my previous videos related to Victorian Age. Next question is question number 14. Human situation in Hardy's novels is controlled by social forces, providence, fate, or none of these. I've discussed this point when I've discussed Thomas Hardy, right? So the right answer is option C, fate, which I've discussed in detail in my video. Then next question and last question of today's video is question number 15. The abstract theory of utilitarianism is the theme of Dickens' novel. Bleak House, A Tale of Two Cities, Hard Times, or Great Expectation, or none of these? The abstract theory of utilitarianism is the theme of Dickens' novel. Which novel? Hard Times, right? So option C is the correct answer. So friends, this is all about today's topic. I hope you like the content, and if you like it, please hit the like button, share and subscribe my channel, and if you're new to my channel, please hit the bell button so that you can get notifications for my upcoming videos. Thanks a lot for watching.